Genesis chapter 13, verses 10 through 13 says, Lot looked out and saw that the entire plain of the Jordan, as far as Zoar, was well watered everywhere, like the Lord's garden and the land of Egypt. This was before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. So Lot chose the entire plain of the Jordan for himself. Then Lot journeyed eastward, and they separated from each other. Abram lived in the land of Canaan, but Lot lived in the cities on the plain and set up his tent near Sodom. Now the men of Sodom were evil, sinning immensely against the Lord. Abram, or Abraham, and his nephew Lot were very wealthy and had large herds. And this created conflict between their herdsmen due to the issues involved in having enough resources for their animals. So Abram, wanting to avoid the unnecessary conflict, proposed that they separate and gave Lot the choice as to which direction he wanted to go. And Lot chose the direction he did because of the appearance of the land. However, there was much more to this land than just its potential for prosperity. Namely, the people of Sodom were in this land, and they were sinning greatly before the Lord. Now, whether Lot knew of this when he made his choice or not, this would lead to much suffering for him in being around such wickedness, fleeing when God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, and experiencing loss in his family, particularly his wife. It can be easy to make quick decisions that are based only on what we can see on the surface. Some choose their friends based on outward appearances and do not concern themselves with their character. Some choose their spouse based on physical attraction more than the inner person. Some choose a profession or job based on pay and physical benefits rather than how it may impact them spiritually. Some choose a place to live based on convenience for physical things and do not consider whether it is a good environment for their faith. Today's response to hearing God's word is this: don't make decisions based on outward appearances alone. While there's nothing wrong with considering outward appearances, this should not be the driving motivation behind your decisions. Instead, your decisions should be focused on how things will impact you and your family spiritually. So you must carefully consider whether the decisions you make will help you and your family grow and mature spiritually or result in spiritual harm.